This morning after a person is hurt while trying to run away in a shooting in Old Town Wichita. One man, he describes what he saw happened.
The cops are the only ones that ran. They ran around the corner, and I walked over there and looked.
Around 2 this morning, officers heard gunshots in this area close to Douglas and Rock Island. It appears a group of people got into an argument with another group. It led up to a confrontation in a nearby alley. Officers, they were already in the area as a part of a routine as the bars closed down. Wichita police say they are looking at surveillance footage this morning, including from cameras that have been added to the Old Town area to boost that security presence. The cameras, they've helped officers tremendously, we're told, but they always depend on the public for help.
Anybody has any information, it's always helpful. That's how we solve crimes.
Yeah.
We come and respond to incidents, we talk to people, but there's a lot more people involved that may have seen something. If you've seen or heard anything that led up to it, that usually gives us a lot of good information, a lot of tips that lead us to a solvability.
Police are looking for 2 black men in their 20s as potential suspects in the case. They were driving a maroon-colored vehicle. If you have any information, be sure to call Wichita Police or Crime Stoppers at 316-267-2111. Also breaking overnight, a nationwide manhunt comes to an end. 2 men arrested for murder, including a professor that's been on the run. The suspects turned themselves into authorities at these locations in California after running away from police in Chicago. That's where the suspects are accused of stabbing a man at an apartment. Now, Chicago police, they say Wyndham Latham and Andrew Warren were taken into custody. The men were wanted in that stabbing death of a Chicago cosmetologist. The 26-year-old was found dead from multiple stab wounds in the professor's apartment last week. Latham is an associate professor at Northwestern University, and Warren works for Oxford University in the UK. Police say Latham sent a video to his friends and family in which he talks about it being the biggest mistake of his life. And on the day the victim was found, police say a man named Warren walked into a library an hour from Chicago and then made a $1,000 cash donation in the victim's name. The police are still investigating the relationship between the victim and the suspects.